Another subject which is interesting and very relevant today is a symbol called the fasci, or the fasces. On the back of an American dime, you will see a bundle of sticks tied together, and it has an axe head with it. That is called a fasci, and this is an ancient Etruscan symbol that was adopted by the Roman Empire to symbolize Rome's power. It's an old ancient Etruscan symbol, but it's very important to the Roman Empire. Ancient Rome's philosophy was, if it's just one stick, you can beat somebody with a stick, but it's not going to hurt them really. But if you got 2 or 3 sticks, now it's going to be a little bit heavier deal. But if you get 5 or 6 sticks and tie them together as one, now you've got serious strength. Now when you beat somebody with 6 or 8 sticks tied together, that's serious. And so then they put a hatchet head on it because an axe head always represented, in almost all the ancient cultures of the world, accepted that the axe head represented the presence of God. God was the great hatchet. He's giving you the axe. And so the hatchet head represented God, and the bundle of sticks represented a coalition of troops. So when Rome would go into to another country to overtake it, they would take troops from this group and troops from that group and put them all together. Now you've got a strong force. It's not just Roman. It's all kinds of other countries are with you. And so that's what we hear today when we hear the presidents talking about during the Middle East. They have a coalition of countries, not just America. We have other countries with us. It's a coalition. Coalition is another name for fasci, which is a symbol for world fascism, when you can get all the countries together and have them all doing the same thing, all of the countries marching to the same tune. Now you've got a strong military force. The fasci was usually carried officially behind Caesar. He would be in the front of the parade or whatever, and there would be what is called lectors behind him, and they would be holding the fasci, symbolizing Caesar's power over life and death. He is the man. He's the boss. And so the lectors would be standing on both sides of Caesar on the altars when Caesar was speaking, holding those fasci, so that the Roman people know he has the right to life and death. So here you'll see in World War II with Mussolini on the left, and his symbol for his government, a fasci. Well, of course, he's Italian, and that goes back to the Roman Empire. And so here we have a Nazi, as you'll see, the swastika and the Nazi eagle, like the American bald eagle. But you'll see the 2 fascis on each side of the swastika. This is because Germany was in league with Italy during the Second World War. Mussolini had in mind to do the same thing Adolf Hitler wanted to do, was to create a new world order. And so Mussolini saw that new world order as being Catholic, as to be Roman, while Germany saw it to be German and not Italian. But the two together, I suppose they figured they'll work that out once they take over the world. Well, Mussolini actually, according to history books, actually thought of himself as Caesar. He saw himself in his position of power at the time of the Second World War as Caesar of the ancient Roman Empire, and therefore it would be right that he would pick the symbol that Caesar used to show his power. And so that's why the fasci became so fashionable in Italy. But the 2 fasci you will also see on the wall behind where the Speaker of the House sits when the President's making a speech. The United States has secret societies in their government, and behind the government are very powerful secret societies that see itself, these societies see themselves as the promoters and to generate a new world order. All countries copy each other. The fascists copied the Etruscans, the Romans copied the Greeks, and the Greeks copied the Egyptians, and that's just the way humans are. As much as we change, the more we stay the same. We're all still adopting the same symbols that we adopted under the Egyptian Empire. We're still using those symbols today.